So anyway, Cody comes out to the ring for the in-ring promo and they chant and etc. And all he has to do is say, well, Kevin Owens, he mentions the name, he crossed the line. I want to see him right now. That's all he did. Here comes Owens. Or I'm sorry, here comes Aldis instead. And is it new, his haircut that's new, that he's bald on both sides of his head?
Who are you talking about here? Aldis?
Nick Aldis.
I did not even notice, so I can't tell you.
I just noted, I thought it was a new haircut, but I wish men who have hair wouldn't cut it off.
Well, that's a very wrestling thing, especially wrestling in the 90s, like having hair on top and just shaving the sides.
Well, yeah, but he's a executive now. He needs to look like a normal person. But anyway, that's Aldis tells the story that the pile driver is banned, and it's been banned because we don't want guys in wheelchairs in 20 years. Imagine that. And then he said, and Owens is not going to be here, not going to be allowed in this arena or the arenas until we figure out what to do about this. I think, why was it taking you so long? I know they're trying, but just a little loophole. Why is it taking them so long to figure out what to do about this? But anyway, Cody tells Aldis that he's given Owens what he wants. And, you know, he wants to be the center of attention like this. And Aldis said he's not letting the inmates run the asylum. And Owens is not going to be here until this is resolved internally. And Cody makes the pitch to Aldis. You were a wrestler. You know what this means.
Let me stop you, because I thought it was interesting. He says, you were a wrestler. You still are a wrestler.
Well, he said it in the deep down type of thing. You still are a man, a wrestler, a competitor. I still don't think that they're teasing trying to get Aldis involved wrestling at this point. But he appealed to his sense of competitive spirit, let's say. And Randy Orton's a friend of mine. He means so much to me. And it was because of him that Owens did what he did. And, he's like, do I have to beat Owens' ass in his front yard? And again, I said, as preposterous as that sounds, AEW would do it. And so anyway, Cody made the big appeal to Aldis, but he said, hey, the ball's in your court, but I'm not going to wait too long before he takes matters into his own hands. So, are you interested in Cody and Owens?
I am interested in where they're going, and I thought Cody did a good job here, coming off a few really pretentious promos. I mean, the first thing that was a good start was him coming out there with a shirt on with cut-off sleeves as opposed to dressed like some fancy turn-of-the-century barber or whatever the fuck he's doing. Standing outside his place, come on in, get a shave. I thought Cody did a good job because the angry Cody, the mad Cody, the motivated Cody is the best one. It really is the only one that works. Otherwise, he's just giving speeches to like the middle school auditorium.
Yeah.
So I thought this was good. In terms of the booking of Owens, even before this, remember, they didn't want Randy Orton to get in a ring with him. He's so dangerous. Now he's in his car every week. They had to bring up the Lamborghini. Do you know about that?
No, honestly, I don't. Does he really have a Lamborghini?
Well, this week on social media, I don't know where they originated from, but photos emerged from outside of a taping of Kevin Owens showing Randy Orton his brand new Lamborghini. Which, again, I don't know where they originate from. I don't know if they're new photos, which breaks a lot of kayfabe, a whole lot of kayfabe.
Well, but wait a minute. But besides the fact Owens showing Orton his fucking car, where does Owens live now? Is he still in Canada? Orton's in St. Louis. How did they drive to each other in some fashion?
I don't know exactly, but the photos were out there all of a sudden this week. So when he brought up that he has a Lamborghini, I was like, that's interesting. Why? What the fuck? But this was good. And all this
if he does have a Lamborghini, you know why that I'm sitting here right now doing a podcast in the comfort of my own home and Owens is out there still getting fucking thrown through furniture? Because he's got a Lamborghini and I got a 2007 Ford Expedition with 302,000 miles on it.
It's better.
Fucking
In terms of the upkeep and everything, fancy cars are just not worth it, I'm telling you. Oh.
Well, how much does a Lamborghini cost to begin with? And why would anybody want to spend that much money on a fucking car?
What if you had a small dick?
Then I wouldn't need a fucking car at all. I would never go anywhere.
Because that would be your solution to having a small dick. I will never go anywhere.
I don't go anywhere anyway, but I used to go places. My dick hasn't shrunk. It's the same size it always was. Give or take, it's still hanging in there. I'm not saying it was impressive to begin with, but what was the point? Oh, well, the Lamborghini.
The point was you asked me the question, which makes me want to ask you the question. Are you interested in Owens and Cody?
Well, I mean, it's not chopped liver, but the way that they're trying to make Owens as dangerous, I guess maybe because I know him. You know, he's not a dangerous prize-fighting lunatic. If Powerhouse Hobbs was getting this push, I would be worried for Cody's safety, or Orton or anybody else. But it's fucking Steen. But anyway, it's better than what they got going on the other side.
Well, that was a fine opening to SmackDown.
Yes, it was.